So guys, today I'm here to highlight for you two absolutely stunning new releases from the French niche brand Sora Dora that come in these new bottle designs that I'm totally in love with. That's why I want to put them on your radar as well as share with you some other of my favorites from their line. So keep on watching for more details and please stick till the end for this special surprise. Also, don't forget to give this video a huge thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and once you're done with that, we can get started. So hello and welcome everyone to today's review on Sora Dora Perfumes, and this is a very modern French niche brand with beautiful, simple, and at the same time luxurious presentation. When you receive their boxes, they are contemporary and the bottles are extremely high-end, so it is a true pleasure to discover their brand, and you can actually check them out and use my discount to save a little bit. All the help information is down below, but today we are looking closer at these stunning new releases, and they are so beautiful. Especially these bottles are just very unique. I don't have anything quite like them in my collection, and the caps are super heavy, and I love this almost frozen gradient effect, so they are so beautiful in and out. And this fragrance is also extremely delicious because Jany is probably the best gourmand I've smelled in the recent time, and it is super authentic, extremely realistic, kind of like smelling of French patisserie and bakery. It will bring you back to the childhood and just truly intoxicate you with this baking aroma of an apple pie. It is so tasty, you guys. Very authentic, very edible, very gourmand, but perfumey. So I like how it is well balanced. These brown sugar grains are sort of sweet and caramelized, so they are on the thicker side, and the texture is so buttery smooth. And at the same time, it's not your simple vanilla fragrance because we have some pretty unexpected notes in here. And since, as I've already said, it smells of baked apple pie, there is definitely that apple element that is sweet, that is baked, that is sugary, that is vanillic, but also we have this accord of cinnamon sticks. So there is just gentle spiciness in there, not too much, because you know I'm not the biggest fan of cinnamonish perfumes, and it doesn't smell like Christmas, which is a good thing. It just adds another layer of something delicious to this composition that smells like dessert for sure. And we also have some other fruity notes like apricot, peach, and plum. They are all very textural. You don't get much of them. I actually smell more of an almond powder on top of this baked apple pie, and since it is such a cozy fragrance and it is kind of about vanilla that is buttery, creamy, and smooth, even a little bit nutty, it is extremely attractive. You will get so many compliments with this perfume, so you might want to wear it out if you're going to a party or you have some friends coming over. Spray it in the air, on your hair, all over your body, and oh my god, you will be in the center of attention. It is so attractive. It's kind of like an aphrodisiac in a bottle, and at the same time it is not offensive. So if you're not the biggest fan of sweet perfumes but you want something gourmand and just delicious, then check it out. It actually made me want to go through my collection and just pull out some fragrances in this style. And I thought about Lyra, I thought about Zara's fragrance that is also inspired by patisserie, but nothing comes close to it. It is one of a kind, and I think you could even blind buy it, because if you love gourmands and you love the description, you love how it sounds, it is cool, and at the same time it is so addictive. And also very well performing perfume that I feel you can't go wrong with it. So it is definitely my number one from these two releases. But Mellow, which is very different, I mean, like the bottle is the same, but scent wise these are complete opposites, is a very quiet fragrance, and it is a little bit nostalgic to me. I will explain you why in a second, but this is one of those fragrances I feel like a lot of ladies will enjoy. But since in the opening there is kind of this sharp element that brings in a touch of edginess, I find it is unisex, leaning feminine, and the reason why it's so nostalgic to me is because it reminds me of an OG formulation of Insolence perfume from Guerlain, which is an iconic fragrance, but since it has been reformulated and these days it smells quite watered down, and in case you're looking for a very similar perfume to the original Insolence, you will fall in love with Mellow, because it opens with this edgy scent, maybe because of the pink peppercorns, I'm not sure, but it is actually about almost candied floralcy, and it stands for the violet and the orange blossom. So those are the floral notes in here, and violet is just one of the best flowers out there in my personal opinion, and it used to be huge in the past. These days perfumes with violets are a little bit more under radar, so I hope that with these new releases Sora Dora is gonna start a gourmand and at the same time violet-y musky trend, because it has such a beautiful, classy, elegant, very sensual dry down because of the musky and ambery molecules. There is also a bit of heliotrope in there, but it is not too powdery, believe it or not. The raspberry note brings in something so tingling and juicy that I absolutely love it, mixed with powdery violets and clean musk. So this is one of those fragrances I would recommend for a special occasion. It smells bougie, it smells very glamorous, so it's a fabulous fragrance if you're dressed up, you're going somewhere and you want to turn heads. You will definitely do it with Mellow. So this is the fragrance that smells a bit more sensual, and you can make it your signature scent for sure, especially if you are into perfumes like Love Don't Be Shy or Oriana. I think Mellow is going to be right up your alley, but both of these are stunning. And some other favorites of mine would be Mandorle, which you've already heard me talking about. And now if you compare these bottles, I mean, like, the shape is the same but the color is different, so I like that they are experimenting with the presentation. And this is definitely me in a bottle because it has different elements that I'm a big fan of. So it's kind of like this animal gourmand boozy fragrance. So we have a very gentle note of suede in here, mixed with caramel, vanilla and rhum. There is something powdery in there going on too, and some spritzes of rhum for that sexy vibe. So it's a great date night type of fragrance. If you're going out, it's dark, it's so voluptuous, very round. The sillage is extreme, as with all of these fragrances. So I can really point out great performance of their perfumes. And something a bit more wearable for the everyday time would be Orchid Rouge, and this is one of the most complimented perfumes in my collection that my mom actually tried to steal from me, but I didn't let her to, because I want to enjoy this very modern blur type of vanilla fragrance myself. Ylang Ylang note in here works as that note that combines everything together. It's fresh, it's floral, it's juicy, it's bright, it's a little bit citrusy, it's clean and at the same time slightly sweet. So you can wear it on the everyday basis, just throw it on and be ready to go. It's a very versatile perfume. And something else a little bit more masculine would be definitely the Gladiator, which is citrusy and sparkling with a very refreshing note of peppermint. So if you're a fan of truly masculine perfumes, that's the one I would recommend. And something very much out there is their Camel Oud, because it smells dirty and dark, as if you're going to the oud forest. It's super dense and very interesting, as all of their perfumes. And in case you want to participate in the giveaway, which is my special announcement, then definitely drop a comment below if you've already heard about this brand and which fragrance you're most excited about. Let me know where you're from and then you're in. And thank you so much for watching this video. If you learned something new and interesting, please give it a huge thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, follow me on my social media, and shop perfumes with my discounts. I have a very special one for Sora Dora, and everything is linked down below. So thank you so much for watching. Make sure to stay tuned and smell good, and we'll see each other next one really soon. Bye guys.